Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Testbook Super Coaching platform. Myself, Pradyumn Sir, and as you all know, ki right now in your English exclusive UGC NET channel, okay, UGC NET Testbook Super Coaching classes in English medium special channel on the political science, we are conducting a series, practice series, were going on for the December examination, especially, and that's why in the continuation with that particular series, today the part number 2 of the political thought practice series. Okay, so we have conducted the part number 1 on basically on Tuesday, last Tuesday, and today on Thursday. I'm basically providing you this part number 2 of political thought practice series. Fine. So in the last class also we have attempted some interesting questions, and along with that we try to recall some important theories regarding those particular topic. So first of all, I would like to request you all to please quickly join the session and quickly share the session with your friends also, so that they can also like let's say get the benefit of these free classes that are conducted on the Testbook Super Coaching UGC NET English Medium channel. This is my Telegram ID where you will be getting all the updates regarding your classes, link, important updates regarding the examination, preparation strategy, and everything will be available. MCQ, practice questions, a lot of helpful things are available on this Telegram group. Around 20,000 plus students are joined, are basically member of this particular Telegram group, so that you will also be getting the benefits. Okay, now along with that, this is a special English medium channel that we have started. Okay, so first of all, to all the Hindi medium students, okay, जो भी हिंदी मीडियम के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, यहाँ क्लास पूरी तरीके से इंग्लिश मीडियम में होगी, बिकॉज ये इंग्लिश मीडियम चैनल है. फॉर बाइलिंगुअल क्लासेस एक अलग चैनल आपका बना हुआ है जिसपे आप लोग क्लासेस लेते हैं. सो हियर द होल क्लास विल बी टोटली इन इंग्लिश मीडियम ओनली, बिकॉज स्पेशली फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स दोज हु वांट टू प्रिपेयर फॉर द UGC NET examination in English medium. Okay, the students from the southern part of India, or we can say northeast part of India, those who are not comfortable with the bilingual classes. So that's why a separate English medium channel, UGC NET classes in English textbook is started. So please make sure if you haven't subscribed to it yet, please do subscribe. And these are the free class timings, okay, for the political science student. 6:30 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube. I conduct this free classes for the Testbook Super Coaching for the political science aspirants. Okay, now let's start with the questions. So first question again, like we have already done some questions in the part number 1, and now the part number 2. So the first question is in front of you. Assertion statement is saying basically for Rousseau, a thinking man is a depraved animal, and the reason statement is saying that common emotions give value to the life. Okay, you can provide the answer in the comment box, okay, because right now the poll is not possible from my end. So please read the question and then start providing the answer in the comment box. So for Rousseau, a thinking man is a depraved animal, common emotion give value to the life. So for a Rousseau, thinking animal is a depraved animal, because yes, obviously correct, because Rousseau was against the concept of reason as well as scientific understanding. Okay, because he was basically saying these things are artificial. Okay, as a human being, like the inner instinct of the human is always pure, and that's why the reason and science, this is something which is creating corruption among the human beings. So that's why he says yes, thinking man is a depraved animal. Rationality, he is always against the concept of rationality. So yes, this statement is right, and then the reason is saying common emotions give value to the life, and that's yes, it is also explaining, okay, why he is saying that thinking depraves you, but in reality the emotions are something which gives the value. Okay, so when he was criticizing the thinking aspect, or let's say rationality, he is supporting. Okay, so why, if you will add why he said this thinking animal is depraved animal, because according to him, okay, why he is saying that thinking animal is depraved, because according to him, because emotion is important for giving the value to the life, and that's why the answer should be A here. Okay, both the statements are correct and a proper explanation also. Okay, now moving forward, for which of the following principle Locke has been criticized for not explaining adequately? Okay, the concept of property, the concept of consent or toleration, or rule of law. Okay, again very famous idea related to John Locke, the father of what we can say the father of liberalism. Okay, okay, so Locke is famous for giving a social contract theory which is based on consent. Okay, his theory is based on consent, but the most problematic part of his consent theory is that it is not well explained. Okay, the concept of consent, okay, there is a concept of tacit consent. Okay, he was basically saying it is very obvious that when you are living within a political system, it means that you are providing a consent. Okay, so it is kind of a secret thing. Okay, like we are consenting to the rules and regulation of the country, or let's say that is made by the government, because we are part of it. So it's an automated process. Okay, so he never very clearly explained what is the concept of consent, and that's one of the what we can say critique of Locke's theory. Okay, so the correct answer here will be B. Now moving forward, so it was basically been said by John Clements say that Locke consent to a searching critique and comes to the conclusion that it serves no useful purpose. The notion of tacit consent introduced to make the concept applicable to the cause where express consent is wanting makes it also more questionable and dispensable. Okay, fine. So this was the concept is basically being challenged here. Okay, now moving forward, next question number 3. Give the correct answer using the code given below. Okay, it's a very simple question. Plato's book Republic deals with idealism. Plato's book Law deals with realism. Plato's book Republic deals with realism, as well as Plato's book Law deals with idealism. Okay, so like when we talk about the journey of Plato's writing, okay, so it has changed from beginning till end. Okay, the first work, that is Republic, and the last one is Law. So there is a significant change that is experienced in the writings of Plato. So especially when we start with the original writing, that is Republic, there is a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of what we can say courage, radical transformation was there. Okay, so like Plato was trying to look, let's say, to tear everything out and like want to build the new society, a new kind of society, a new kind of education system, a new kind of politics. Everything should be new. Okay, so that concept of, we can say, idealism, okay, a perfect society, okay, a philosopher king and everything. Okay, so this statement is correct. Okay, Plato's book Republicanism represent idealism. Okay, fine. So this Republic book represent idealistic perspective of an ideal state or philosopher king and best kind of political system, best kind of social system. Okay, so a utopian idea, we can say. Okay, so the utopian perspective was seen in the first book, and then when it comes to the Law, he understood the reality ki in practicality, creation of a philosopher king when he got matured. Okay, so the early writing of Plato was representing the idealistic perspective, but when we come to the later part, or let's say mature aspect of Plato, we have seen some amount of realism where he realized that yes, achieving a philosopher king, getting a philosopher king, or let's say creating an ideal state is impractical, and that's why he relied on the law. He says the second best option will be law. Okay, if philosopher king is not possible, then at least the rule of law will be the better thing, which is actually been suggested by Aristotle on the first hand. Okay, so these two statements will be correct. Rest these two statements are incorrect, and accordingly you have to provide the answer. A is correct. Both A and B are correct. So the correct answer would be D for this particular question. Okay, got it. Now moving towards another question. Which of the following pair is not correct? Again, very simple question. Famous concept and thinker: Hegel, Plato, Machiavelli, and Mao. So Hegel is famous for the idea of split. Again, his theory of idealistic perspective, or we can say dialectical idealism. Hegel, Plato, theory of forms. Again, idea of forms, theory of let's say matter and forms, and again, let's say what we can say ideas and forms. Okay, theory of, so ideas or forms. Again, this is correct. Machiavelli, modern constitutionalism is something we can say, we can't say it is correctly paired. Okay, the concept of modern constitutionalism starts with the perspective of Aristotle, and then later on have basically been taken forward by thinkers like especially we can say like John Locke, okay, Montesquieu, and these kind of thinkers have further built up the modern constitutional perspective. So not Machiavelli. So this will be incorrect, and this Mao democratic centrism is obviously sorry. Democratic centralism is something which is related to Lenin. My mistake. The answer would be here. This, okay, Machiavelli can be, because again Machiavelli wrote that book, the Discourse on Levy. Okay, the book name is Discourse on Levy is related to Machiavelli, and it is representing the aspect of modern constitutional perspective, which is based on People's Republic as well as the rule of law and freedom and everything. Okay, so yes, now Mao democratic centralism is wrong, because democratic centralism is an idea which is related to Lenin. Okay, so the answer here will be not pair. So this is not appropriate pair. Okay, D should be the correct answer. Moving to the next question. Rawls' principle of distributive justice based on the notion of what? Okay, again a very simple question. Desertion, difference principle, equality, or entitlement? Distributive justice, the idea of distributive justice which is given by John Rawls. So desertion, difference principle, notion of justice. Okay, obviously his notion of justice is based on not on equality. Okay, because he was basically saying that inequality is inevitable. Okay, you cannot remove the inequality from the society, but yes, you have to justify it by appropriate distribution of the resources. And then he supported the idea of difference principle. Okay, Difference principle is something that was used by John Rawls for achieving social justice. Okay, so this is the important concept. Okay, now we will be moving towards some more questions from this particular unit, but before that I have a very important information for all of you, that because the December examination is approaching, okay, December 2024 examination is approaching, and that's why you need a proper guidance, proper preparation strategy, what we can say, proper kind of resources, appropriate quality of questions for the practice in a topic wise manner. And that's why Testbook Super Coaching platform has introduced a JRF Booster Crash Course, where you will be getting paper number 1 as well as paper number 2 classes for boosting up your score for the December examination. And along with these booster courses, 2 booster courses for paper 1 plus paper 2, where the high quality questions as well as the quick revision of important concepts will be there, as well as the full foundation course will also be available. Okay, so you will be getting the free access to full foundation course. So it means total 4 courses. Okay, foundation course for covering the weak units, and again these things are available in bilingual mode right now. Okay, but again it is comfortable for the English medium students also. Okay, a lot of students are already covering their classes with the help of bilingual classes. Okay, so although the classes are bilingual, but it's totally fine. You can definitely take the classes, and it will be wonderfully helpful for you, because all the classes, content and notes, they are in both the format. Okay, so it will be comfortable for all the students. Okay, now, so along with that you will be getting foundation course, previous year questions, high quality practice questions, live classes, mock tests and everything. Okay, whatever is required for preparation will be available within this subscription that you are going to get. And along with that, again right now our offer is going on, so you can get this subscription at 3,999. Okay, I can show you how to get this particular thing. So just go on the Testbook app. Okay, just go on the Testbook app. Here you can see for December, okay, the price is showing 6,666. Okay, 6,666. But if you will apply the coupon code, okay, so there is a, because again Chhat festival is there, so again because of Chhat festival, if you will apply the coupon code Pradyumn T, okay, just write Pradyumn T and apply it, and it will come down to only 3,999. Okay, from 6,666 to 6,666 to 3,999. It means ki only 4,000 rupees you are getting access to 4 courses, very important for examination. Mock test, study notes, PYQ, practice, everything will be available. And along with that, Testbook Super Coaching platform has also started the foundation batch for the June 2025. If you are planning for the June examination, and if you have to prepare for the June examination, then also you will be getting the benefit. Along with these booster courses, you can take the subscription for. Okay, fine. So there is an option for June examination also. Okay, fine. This is the for December. And if you are taking the subscription for June 2025 examination, okay, as you can see, for 7,999, you will be getting 6 courses, JRF Booster, paper, so basically, sorry, 8 courses I would say. Okay, because foundation course, JRF Booster crash course for December, paper on paper 2, foundation course for December, paper on paper 2, then June foundation course, paper on paper 2, and then June JRF Booster crash course. Okay, so till June, the whole preparation, whatever is required, will be available on the Testbook Super Coaching platform. Again, they are in bilingual format. Okay, right now the courses that we are providing, they are in bilingual mode. So if you are comfortable, you can join on the Testbook Super Coaching platform and embark on a journey of achieving NET and JRF. Okay, so everything will be available there. Classes, notes, PYQ, MCQs, study notes, everything will be covered within this subscription. Okay, so it is better to take the admission for the June examination, and automatically you will be getting all the benefits. Okay, fine. Now coming back to the topic, so next question. The idea of social contract has been recently revived under a new form by whom? A very famous concept. Again, as we know, the theory of social contract is related to, which was started by Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau. Okay, they have utilized this, what we can say, the idea of a prehistorical stage. Okay, a thought concept. Okay, we can say imagination, that what was like when people were living in the state of nature, and why they have came out of that state of nature, and they have created a state. What was the reason behind formation of the state? Okay, what is the source of political obligation? Okay, the main concept of social contract is identifying the source of political obligation, and that's what again used by another thinker, that is known as John Rawls, in his theory of justice. Okay, when John Rawls was creating theory of justice, he used a similar way. He started with the concept of original position, then from the original position he went to the veil of ignorance, and from veil of ignorance he used the concept of reflexive equilibrium as well as maxima in principle, and then finally he came to the analysis that in under all these conditions people will be looking for two principles of justice for ensuring social justice, and this is equality principle and difference principle. Okay, so it was John Rawls who revived the social contract in a new form, starting instead of using the word state of nature, he used the word original position. Okay, because if you remember Hobbes, Locke, Rousseau, they were using the word original, basically state of nature, or let's say human nature, but here John Rawls used the word original position. Fine. Now moving to the next question, question number 7. Who among the following favored qualification as the basis of right to vote? Okay, it's a very famous concept. Let's see how many of you will be able to provide the answer. Jeremy Bentham, J.S. Mill, T.H. Green, and Barker. So, right to vote. Okay, so like one person, one vote. Okay, first of all, let me tell you, one person, one vote is a concept which is related to. It's a utilitarian concept related to Jeremy Bentham. Okay, Jeremy Bentham supported the idea that maximum happiness of maximum number, and that's why he suggested, he was concerned about the quantity. How many people we are, let's say, how many people have the access to get to vote. Okay, so that's what his target, ki maximum number, maximum benefit. Okay, but J.S. Mill is of different view. Okay, then this is the correct answer. B is the correct answer for this question. J.S. Mill basically says ki no, for me quantity is not important. I want quality. The voter of higher quality should be having the higher weightage. Okay, so basis of not, so he presented the idea of weighted voting. Okay, weightage voting, it means ki the people, those who are highly educated and property owner, they will be having the worth of their vote will be higher than the vote of a uneducated and propertyless person. Okay, so it was said by J.S. Mill that if a person who is educated and property owner, he has a higher stake in the governance system because he has something to lose. Okay, he is taxpayer and everything, and he is educated, so his intellect, or let's say his interest, would be way more important than the person who is poor, or let's say who doesn't have the enough amount of resources. He is not contributing, or let's say he is not educated. So that's why relying on the interest, or let's say, so again everyone can vote, but the weight, or let's say we can say the value of the vote given by educated person will be higher than the uneducated person. Okay, so that was the concept given by J.S. Mill. So correct answer here will be J.S. Mill. On the other hand, Jeremy Bentham supported the idea of one person, one vote. Okay, which is about quantity, and J.S. Mill is about quantity plus quality. Okay, so this was J.S. Mill. Okay, now next question, again very simple question. Aristotle was born at which particular place? Okay, and these kind of questions are sometimes also basically being seen in the examination. Okay, although not a very ideal question, but sometimes it happens in the examination that they give you a very silly questions like this, where they are, like, let's say Aristotle was born, or let's say Plato was born, or Hegel was born. Okay, this was actually been asked in the UGC NET examination. Like Karl Marx was born, was basically was a citizen of which country? Okay, Karl Marx, okay, fine. So this kind of things can be possible in the examination. So be ready for this thing. Again, the correct answer would be Stagria. Okay, Stagria is a small town basically it is in Macedonia. Aristotle was born Macedonian. Okay, not in Athens. Okay, Aristotle was not originally from the Athens. Okay, he was from Macedonia. Stagria is the exact place. Okay, from here he was basically been born, and then later he around at the age of 17, when he was at 17, he shifted to Athens and he started studying in the Plato's Academy. Okay, fine. So the correct answer is A. Now moving to the next question, Hobbes' first major work on political entities, that is DCV, appeared in which year? Okay, factual question, which is again becoming a love for the UGC NET examination these days. So you need to be thorough with some important concepts. Along with that, you need to be thorough with some important facts also. So 1644, 1641, 1642, and 1743. What should be the correct answer? Okay, so yes, the correct answer would be 1642. Okay, this is the correct answer. This was appeared in 1642. Okay, now moving to the next question. Consider the following statement with regard to the Rousseau's philosophy. Now, it's a wonderful question, so read it very carefully. All individuals in the political community should be involved in the lawmaking. People themselves will be the sovereign authority. There will be a distinction between the state and the community, and there is a distinction between government and the people. Okay, so read the statements very carefully. All individuals in the political community should be involved in lawmaking. Yes, this was Rousseau. Okay, he supported the idea of what we can say, direct democracy. So this all individual in the political community should be involved in lawmaking process. Yes, that's why he supported the concept of general will. Okay, his concept of general will based on this similar concept. People themselves should be the sovereign authority. Yes, there is a distinction between the state and the community, and there is a distinction between the government and the people. Okay, so which among the following statement, and accordingly you have to look for the answer, and the correct answer would be A. Only these two statements are correct. Okay, these two statements are not related to Rousseau's perspective. Okay, so correct answer would be A, and first and second, these two statements are correct. Okay, fine. So now we are done with this practice session, and now on the next class, it means on next Tuesday we will be getting, I will be taking another part 3. Okay, this practice session for, okay, political thought practice questions part 3 will be done on next Tuesday, so be ready. And along with that, you can also download the Testbook app for a lot of free access that are available here. Free questions, free classes, mock tests, quizzes, PDF, a lot of free facilities are also available in the Testbook app. So you can just download it and start the preparation for the Testbook Super Coaching platform for your UGC NET examination. Okay, and along with that, stay connected on this Telegram group for all the important updates regarding your classes. Today, I have basically provided this class in advance because I was going to be traveling at 6:30 p.m. So that's why I have recorded this video in advance so that you guys won't be losing anything today. So that's why the communication, or we can say the interaction, is quite less in this particular session. So sorry for that. But I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the good questions and practicing it. So that's why I have recorded this session in advance. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Please do like the session, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the Testbook Super Coaching platform. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Stay connected.